Hey, this is my first topic for today, my brothers and my sisters. And the first thing that I would say, if you a man and your loins ain't that long like that, you can't expect to please a woman. You can't expect to be married. And a lot of my brothers, they'd be like, oh, Jehoshaphat, you being so harsh, you being so cold, you being so this. But y'all got to understand, I look at it differently. I remember I was doing some research about past, and it was here in America. If your manlyhood didn't exceed 3 inches, the woman, she can get in a divorce just on your manly size. So how do I think about this topic? I gotta bring into my traditional values of what I believe in. Now, thus says the Lord, if I take a woman and I lay with her, that automatically makes her my wife. You know what I'm saying? Because we became one flesh when I decided to lay down with that woman. So that's why I'm kind of iffy. I'm kind of iffy 'cause I can't be laying with all these women. I don't want 10, 20 wives like that. You know what I'm saying? I do not want 10, 20 wives. But I think it's good. You know what I'm saying? I think it is good on both sides. Because what if you take her clothes off, brother, and you're disgusted? You know what I'm saying? Just look at it. Just bear with me for a second in this conversation. And I would like your comments. Go ahead, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But think about it for a second, brother. Think about what this sister is saying. I'm going to let her sit here and cook. She is. But this is what I think about it. If you a real man in this world and your man parts is not that long like that, how could you ever expect to please a woman? Now, a man is completely different. There are men in this world that will marry a woman. I can't speak for a woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. But I can speak for a man. There are men in this world that would marry a woman and he's not even attracted to her. There are men in this world that would get in a relationship with a woman and it's not even about sex. It's about her and him loving her and him spending time with her and him being with her. You know what I'm saying? So sex is not a real big thing in it, but it goes back to the sexual prowess of what the modern woman wants and what she needs. You know what I'm saying? So I'll look at it from different standpoints, but to be realistically speaking, if you a man in modern day 2025 and you don't have parts like that, how could you expect to please a woman? Why would you even want to get into something like that? You already know, you know what I'm saying, what it is. You can't lie to yourself. You a grown man. You know what I'm saying? So why would you even want to put a woman through that? Why would you put her in a position to where you know what you have and then you know what she is expecting and you know what she want, but you can't provide none of those things for that woman like that? So I look at the standpoint of what the sister is saying, you know what I'm saying? Because it's pros and cons. Brother, what if you took that woman and then you took off her clothes and then you was repulsed? You know what I'm saying? You threw up or something, you know what I'm saying? Because you wasn't feeling it, but you waited it until your marital night. You know what I'm saying? Your marriage night to consummate the honeymoon. And then you see that and then you throw it and you can't even be with that woman like that. So let's see what she got to say. You know what I think about it, but I want to know what you think about it.
Marry a man, you must see his penis. You must see it, you must hold it, you must feel it and make sure it's working. I am one of the women of God who thinks that before you marry a man, you must see his penis.
Hold on, sister. You seen what she said? You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that at all. But I also gotta tell my brothers that it is women that God don't want you. God don't want you with a Jezebel. He does not want you with a whore. He does not want you with a harlot. Okay, we don't use no names like that in this time. God doesn't want you with a hoe. He doesn't want you with a 304. He doesn't want you with a hoochie mama. Those are the same things, family. Those are the same things. So automatically, God doesn't want you messing with a woman with a Jezebel spirit. God doesn't want you messing with a woman that gives in to fornication or adultery. He doesn't want you messing with no woman like that. Why is that? Because you will never be able to satisfy that woman. I don't care what you have. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, Joe said, there ain't no woman never complained before. But you messing with a Jezebel. You messing with a harlot. She is never satisfied. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be able to satisfy that woman like that. And she's going to end up cheating on you and breaking your heart. And you could have avoided it when you seen her Jezebel behavior. When you start seeing her whorish behavior, her harlot behavior, that should have told you something. God doesn't want you messing with a woman like that. Same thing with my sisters out there. God don't want you messing with an angry man. He don't want you messing with a lazy man. You know what I'm saying? Lazy or angry. Those are two bad things that he don't want you messing with. So if it's a harlot or it's a Jezebel spirit in a woman, it's a whoremonger in a man, and God don't want you messing with a whoremonger man. Jehovah, why God don't want me to mess with a man? Because he's gonna break you down, and what you have is good to the normal man, but it'll never be able to satisfy a whoremonger. Never. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You must see it, you must hold it, you must feel it, and make sure it's working. I am one of the women of God who thinks that before you marry a man, you must see his penis. You must see it, you must hold it, you must feel it, and make sure it's working.
I wanna tease your eye. I wanna please your eye. I wanna show you, bye bye.